All right, everyone near the places.
We're ready in here, sir.
How are we in the studio?
Stand by, sir. Get the lights.
Yes, sir. Striking.
Quiet on the set, please. We're on in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, greetings everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
Buenas noches, Mr. Nolan. I'm Daniel Pineda.
And my name's Adele Kuo.
And here we go with another show. Don't be afraid, it's just us, your friendly anchors here at the Arlington Weekly News show. Okay, here's our rundown news and community bulletin board. Adele Kuo is here with another installment of
It's Easy Being Green. That sounded really
I
cheerful.
wasn't afraid I
We're
was
happy
going to
today.
get to that.
We're so happy. We're cheerful.
And CBB, as I mentioned, Denise is here with a review. She's talking about Crazy for You tonight, the play. Our News for Seniors segment. Another roll-in from Amit, and he's talking to Dr. Luis Ziegler.
Great.
Look forward to that toward the end of the show, and then sign off and bye-bye. And that's our show. But before we begin, a social media reminder from Senor Pineda.
Absolutely, Mr. Nolan. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News. And, of course, the number 1. Also, facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News. And also on the radio, right, Craig?
Also, WERA 96.7 LPFM. Check it out. Boy, it's almost like we practiced that. You know? Here we go with the first of our news items. Well, Arlington County is preparing to formalize an agreement to make improvements to the Washington and Old Dominion Trail. The other party to the agreement is Northern Virginia Regional Parks Authority, which controls the trail over its 45-mile run from Shirlington to Purcellville. The county plans to install new sidewalks, lighting, and signals where the trail meets South Walter Reed Drive. So look for those improvements to WNOD Trail coming up soon. Daniel.
Well, absolutely, Craig. Well, under the terms of the agreement, the county must meet certain conditions, including the following. The trail must be kept open, safe, and unobstructed at all times during construction. And the new sidewalks must have a smooth transition to the existing asphalt on the trail. The improvements must not cause drainage issues. Maintenance must be provided by Arlington's Department of Environmental Services. And construction is expected to begin in the spring of 2018.
And Daniel, also in our news items, well, mall developer Forest City that is, has announced that the renovated Ballston Quarter Mall will include a 25,000 square foot food hall. The hall will feature 18 restaurants and will be called Quarter Market. It will be centered around a public plaza, which will be accessible via a walkway from Walt Wilson Boulevard. According to Forest City, take to Forest City in their Washington office. The president there, Deborah Salzberg, says Quarter Market will bring together some of the district's most original, best-in-class food operators. And with more on that, I think, here's Daniel.
It's really exciting. Like you said, 18 restaurants, and some of the participating restaurants have already been announced. They include Swizzler, currently known as a hot dog food truck, Me and You, a fast casual noodle bar, burrito, and Asian eatery, Ice Cream Jubilee, and Pinch Dumplings, which currently operates a stand at Nationals Park. More food hall restaurants will be announced later. Construction is expected to begin and be completed by the fall of 2018.
That sounds good. New stuff coming to Boston down there.
Yeah,
We go
18
also in our news items for those of you who want to make Christmas Day a holiday from cooking. The following local restaurants have indicated that they will be open that is, on Monday, Christmas Day, December 25th. Ambar, Palette 22, Legal Seafoods in Crystal City, McCormick and Schmick Seafood Restaurant in Crystal City, Freddy's Beach Bar, Morton's Steakhouse, 5 at Ritz-Carlton in Pentagon City. However, it's a good idea to book your reservations pretty quickly now since tables are likely to fill up very soon. Daniel.
Well, Craig, it's weather time here at Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. We seldom take a gamble on predicting the weather, but for this one occasion, we'll take, well, a chance. According to the extended forecast as of December the 12th, it looks like no new snow expected for Arlington between now and December the 25th. There are a couple of days with rain expected, but no mention of actual snow. However, travelers should still be on the lookout for icy patches on roads and walkways. Water can be sneaky stuff sometimes, right, Craig?
Can be, and that white stuff as well. We had a little dusting of that
It's coming down.
a couple
Coming
days
down
ago,
already.
so hard to believe, but we've had our first snow of the winter season already.
That's right.
Okay, that's our news items. CBB coming up right after we hear from Adele Kuo with another installment of
It's easy being green.
Here's Adele.
I love that warm welcome. Thanks, everyone. Welcome back to another It's Easy Being Green. My name is Adele Kuo, and I'm here with my wrapped-up mascot, Joe Tree Frog, because we've got a great show and tell special for It's Easy Being Green this week. Back in 2009, I stopped buying wrapping paper for a number of reasons, and for the past few years, I've been running down my wrapping paper inventory while also recycling it. Because instead of a white Christmas, I'm dreaming of a waste-free holiday season. And this year, I decided to take on this new cloth folding technique called Furoshido. It's going to be easy and fun, eco-friendly way to reuse any cloth that you have at home as gift wrap. So you never need to buy one-use gift wrap again. Our mascot, Joe Tree Frog, wants to remind you all about furoshiki. It is a traditional Japanese cloth folding technique. We only have time for one technique. This one is called Yotsu Mushibi, and it's also called four-petal wrapping. And any bandana or scarf works great. So something about 20 to 24 inches square is perfect. And we're going to lay out your square cloth on the diagonal, just like so. And we're going to take your box and put that in the center of the cloth. We're going to take the left and right corners, and I'm going to kind of bunch them down here. And we're going to make something called masubi, which is Japanese for a square knot, which you learned when you were little, tying your laces. There we go. We're going to turn the box like so, and we're going to grab these other two corners here, just like that. And we're going to make another mamasubi, which again, another square knot. Okay, just like so. And there you have it. Really, really easy. We're going to fix the ends here so they look like petals.
I made mine already.
Exactly. This one, our anchors here had a little hand in. This is the finished product here on the red side. And because that's so easy and fun, Joe Tree Frog knows that you want to learn more about furoshiki. There are several techniques for the different shapes and objects. You don't have to always wrap a square. Beyond wrapping gifts, you can make handles with furoshiki, and it can become a shopping bag. You can also wrap up a surprise picnic basket and a bottle of wine or two, and there you have instant picnic on the go. And all of this can be found on the furoshiki diagram that's put out by the Japanese Ministry of the Environment, because they want to revive furoshiki and reduce Japan's dependency on plastic bags. So when you use reusable fabrics, you can say no to wrapping paper, plastic bags, and even paper bags. And you can play with the variety of materials out there, cotton, linen, fine silk. And you have an eco-friendly furoshiki that makes an artful statement beyond functionality. And so remember, it's easy being green, learning the furoshiki technique, the cloth wrapping technique.
Wow, Adele,
I
that's
like it.
great.
That's
That's great.
Furoshiki.
Very creative and artsy.
Yes.
I'd be happy to learn some of that. That looks really cool.
It was easy, right?
Really nice. Yeah, it was easy.
Yay!
It looked easy to me. That's great. Beautiful.
I
Very
think you
nice.
could have done it.
Furoshiki.
I'll bring in a couple extra
I mean,
cloths
mine-
and we'll all practice.
Another one?
Yeah,
Not
good
was-
job.
Not wasabi, but musubi.
Mamasubi.
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 The square
Get the
knot.
The square knot, the
And
mamasubi.
forgive my Japanese. I don't know
I
how
like
correct
it.
that is. I mean,
Very nice.
Very nice.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, Adele. Here we go. As promised now, our CBB, Community Bulletin Board file. Celebrate the longest night of the year, the winter solstice, with candle making and roasting marshmallows for s'mores. Then you can take a night hike under the crescent moon. You want to dress warmly, of course. The event will be held at Gulf Branch Nature Center. That's coming up Thursday, December 21st from 7 to 8 p.m. They're located at 3608 North Military Road here in Arlington. There is a little $5 registration fee that they're asking you to offer. To register and for more information, give them a call at 703-228-4747. Daniel.
And Craig, now on to our next story. On Wednesday, that's December the 20th, there will be an ugly T-shirt party at the Shirlington Branch Library. It's intended for kids in grades 5 and 12. The idea is to decorate a silly holiday T-shirt and enjoy snacks. T-shirts and supplies will be provided. The time is 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. and the location is 4200 Campbell Avenue in South Arlington. Give them a call at 703-228-6545 for more information.
All right, Daniel. And also in CBB, the Arlington Chorale will be participating in a sing-along performance of Handels Messiah at the Kennedy Center in Washington. The date will be Saturday, December 23rd, and it'll take place about 6 p.m. Tickets are required, but admission is free. The tickets for reserved seating will be distributed starting at 4:30 in the afternoon in the Hall of Nations. Take note, although tickets are free, parking fees will still be enforced. The address again is the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts at 2700 F Street Northwest in Washington. If you'd rather not pay to park, it's about a half-mile walk from the Foggy Bottom Metro. Either way, you can come on down and get your hallelujah on at the Kennedy Center. Daniel.
Well, Craig, some people have a sweet voice, while others have a sweet tooth. Members of the latter group will enjoy building and decorating their own unique gingerbread house. They'll get a chance on Friday, that's December the 22nd, from 2 to 3 p.m. That's at the Columbia Pike Branch Library. The event is intended for kids from elementary through high school and also their families. The location is 816 South Walter Reed Drive. That's in Arlington, Virginia. Registration is required, so give them a call at 703-228-5710 for more information.
Thank you, Daniel. And News for Seniors is coming up right after we hear from Denise and her review. Here's Denise Pringle.
If your holiday wish list includes a musical filled with wonderful songs and tap dances, you should head to Signature Theater's Crazy for You. It is a throwback to the feel-good musicals of the 1930s, when boy meets girl and eventually boy gets girl. Danny Gardner, as Bobby Child, lives to dance, but as a member of a New York banking family, he is dispatched to foreclose on a theater in Dead Rock, Nevada, where he comes up with an idea to revive it instead. He meets the owner's daughter, Polly Baker, played by Ashley Spencer, and falls in love at first sight. He enlists the aid of vacationing Follies girls and transforms the local cowboys into dancers to perform a show to save the theater. Ken Ludwig's book is based on Girl Crazy by George and Ira Gershwin, but the score is packed with even more of their glorious standards. The story may seem a little weak and predictable, but you'll hardly notice. It is a more than adequate conveyance for an evening of dazzling musical numbers. Danny Gardner displays equal amounts of talent and charisma. He lights up the stage when he's in a tux and tapping with a chorus of Folly girls. He warms your heart when he romances his leading lady and delights and amuses you when he duets with signature favorite Bobby Smith, when they dance a soft shoe as identically dressed Bella Zanglers. Ashley Spencer portrays Polly as fiercely tough, then sweetly soft as she slowly returns Bobby's affection. Their back-to-back renditions of They Can't Take That Away From Me and But Not For Me are understated and stunning. Signature's seasoned team of director Matthew Gardner, musical director John Kaubfleisch, and scenic designer Paul Tate DePoe III has been joined by choreographer Dennis Jones and costume designer Tristan Raines to mount a spectacular and engaging production. Enjoy Crazy for You at Signature through January 14th. You may find yourself singing the show-stopping I Got Rhythm for days after seeing the show. No one could ask for anything more from a musical. I'm Denise Pringle. Now back to the news desk.
All right, thanks, Denise. We appreciate your reviews every week. Okay, here we go. As promised, now our news for seniors. On Monday, December 18, there'll be a cooking demonstration. Expert baker and former advisory committee chair Sue Lang will demonstrate and compare two different recipes for the same cookie. One recipe will include all the fat and calories, but the other recipe will not. So, will your taste buds know the difference? Well, you can find out at Walter Reed Community Center and Park. They're at 2909 16th Street South here in Arlington. This event runs from 11 till 12, 11 in the morning till 12 noon. For more information and to register, give Leanne a call at 703-228-0955. Daniel.
That's Leanne Canute.
Leanne.
Get it right, Craig. Well, just for a change, why not deck the halls with leafy green vegetables? Learn recipes and tips for leafy greens this holiday season with a representative from the Virginia Cooperative Extension. It all happens on Wednesday, December the 20th, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's located at 2909 16th Street, South Arlington, or Arlington, Virginia, 22204. And call Leanne Canute at 703-228-0955. Craig.
Well, I got the Leanne part right. Here we go. Also in our News for Seniors file, if you'd like to take a break from the ho-ho-ho and the fa-la-la that's going on around this time of year, come out to Arlington Mill to enjoy a special performance by the Winstons. Take a trip down memory lane with classic Motown hits from one of the greatest eras of popular music. That takes place on Thursday, December 21st at 11 in the morning, 11 till about noon at Arlington Mill Community Senior Center. They're located at 909 South Dinwiddie Street in Arlington. For more information, give Nick England a call, 703-228-7369. Senor Pineda.
Absolutely, Mr. Nolan. Well, join the Lee Madison Advisory Committee for a holiday sing-along. It's an afternoon of warmth, sweetness, and of course, joy. Join in on the merriment, that is, and bring a friend. Refreshments will be provided. Please register by December the 18th. The actual date is actually December the 22nd from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Lee Community and Senior Center and Park, located at 5722 Lee Highway, Arlington, Virginia, at 22207. Adriana Carr, that's the number, her number is 703-228-0555.
All right, we'll be back with our sign-off and bye-bye. We will? Yes, we will. Right after our yogathon man, Mr. Amit Brahmbhatt, has a little discussion here with Dr. Louis Ziegler. Here's Amit.
Hello, viewers. My name is Amit, and today we are honored to have Dr. Louis Ziegler on our show. He is a board-certified chiropractic physician who has been practicing in Arlington area for over 25 years, and he has been certified by Virginia Board of Medicine, and he has been a top physician by his peers, and he and his team has been helping Arlingtonians and DC area patients getting better health by natural ways. So welcome, Dr. Ziegler.
Thank you for having me.
And
It's a
please tell
pleasure.
us about a little bit about the Advanced Health Center.
Sure. So we're integrative medical practice. As you know, we've been in practice since 1990. Our model really is to move people more holistically, natural, taking traditional medicine and moving more people naturally without as much synthetics or pharmaceutical meds.
So tell us a little bit about what those letters mean next to your name.
Okay, all the letters next to my name tell me I've been in practice for a while. I am a doctor of chiropractic. I have a fellowship in acupuncture. I also do a lot of nutritional work. But what I talk about and telling people about integrative medicine is really people to understand holistic is really treating the whole body. And I want people to do things much more holistically. And what that means to me is again, less medications and more natural treatment courses.
And I've seen in your profile that you have studied pretty much 4 different places in the country. And how did you end up being in Arlington and starting practice here and being here for long time.
I'm very lucky. I like being here. I love being in Washington. I think it's a great metropolitan area. You know, I came here in Washington when I was in high school. I did a field trip, and I had never come back since until I got a job offer. So I got a job offer in Arlington in 1990, and I've been here kind of ever since. So now, this is my true home.
Wow, that's interesting. And also, as your patient, I have noticed that the ladies play the DJ at your clinic, and every room has some relaxing music going on all the time while patients are being treated. So what's your favorite genre, and how do you create such an environment?
Well, our staff, I am so happy to have some people I really enjoy working with. Finding people you like and you enjoy working with who do competent, good work is so nice. But the ladies who help create a great healing environment. And what I mean by that, just not only the music, creating a healing environment, nice relaxing music, and I like all genres of music, from country, bluegrass, to techno. I think music is really good for your soul. Helps the healing process. It's relaxing, and I enjoy music. I enjoy music on my house all the time. I like it in my office, and again, I'm glad to hear that you appreciate good music. I will let the ladies know up front who are playing DJ some days. Not that they're spinning records, but they're picking the music genres, and they know what I kind of like too.
So on a day-to-day basis, what kind of patients you get, and how do you treat them?
Great. I take care of people from the whole Washington metropolitan area, from basically from 18 to seniors. I've some celebrities and professional athletes, but really, most of my patients are just like me, average person who wants to feel better. I just try to help them with the tools to do that. And when the patient does really well, it makes me feel really good. So I can't tell you, it's really just people who need more tools to help understand what's going on in their body.
Mm-hmm. And being in practice for almost 3 decades and looking at all these reports and x-rays and looking at patients' bodies, and you decide the plan of action for your patients. How does it feel like to be Dr. Ziegler doing that?
When somebody trusts you with their body, and I take the time to go through their lab reports, and I listen to their problems, it's such an honor. We only get one body, and we want to be really nice to it, and it's such an honor to be brought in to help somebody. So I really take the time with my patients to go through things like that, so they understand what's going on. It's a nice honor, and I really value that, and I want to spend time, and I want people to understand what's going on.
I understand that, and also the ways you devise the plan of treatment, they are very natural, non-invasive, and you have other doctors also helping you as a team.
Yeah.
So would you tell us a little bit about that?
So we have an integrative medical team. So we do from primary care. We also have acupuncture, which I'm a fan, and then not just a fan, I really want more people to utilize acupuncture because it's such a powerful tool. We do herbal medicine, and these herbal medicine formulas that we do are kind of on this same type of pharmaceutical grade. We know they're being absorbed well, very low side effects. We orchestrate that with nutritional supplementation, other things to help people. Because sometimes what happens, even though their lab or their pathology reports might not say there's a problem, they don't feel well. And they come in, they don't understand why they're not feeling well, probably why they're not digesting food well, they have no energy, or they're fatigued, and just not able to use their bodies the way they like, and they come in, and we're there to help them.
Mm-hmm. And how do you motivate your patients to stay on the course of all the exercises and do some exercise, move their body basically?
Yeah, and as you know, I try to tell them, you get one body, be nice to it. I mean, people have to exercise, and we need them to exercise every day. And most of my work is to try to tell people you need to do that. So I try to tell them to find things they like to do. If it's gardening, if it's walking, but we need to move. So no matter what that exercise may be, or what you might not think is exercise, I try to help them other ways they can do to really help that process along, to get outside or walk around their house, because movement is so important.
So how do our viewers get in touch with you, Dr. Ziegler?
Right. So a lot of them can actually, they can visit our website at Advanced Health Center. We're www.adv, the word health, ctr.com.
Cool. Thank you very much for coming to our studio and advising us about how to improve our health. Thank you, viewers. And now to the news, back to the news desk.
All right. Thanks, Amit.
Amit.
Brahmbhatt, and talking with Dr.
Chiropractor.
Louis Ziegler about all the things they can do with chiropractic and
Yeah.
Crack
other
the neck,
things.
right?
Well,
They don't-
yeah,
you don't
I
like
know
that.
about that, but there's a lot to be said for what they can do with manipulating the
Adjustments.
spinal column and giving you an adjustment. So, and acupuncture and acupressure and all that sort of stuff. Okay, well, we're just about at the end of our 2 weeks before Christmas. Are we 2 weeks
We're
out?
excited, yeah.
2 weeks
We're
before
close.
Christmas show here. We're close, almost at the end of 2017. Hard to believe, and the winter solstice is coming up. But we have a guest in the
Yeah.
studio here. We'd like to mention
Tatum.
Tatum, who is Daniel's
Visiting.
cousin.
Yeah, she just came today
So she's
from
here
BWI.
visiting. So
From
come on
Southern
in and say hello.
California.
She's here from Southern
Hey.
California. Welcome, Tatum.
Thank you.
How do you like it so far?
It is way too cold.
It is very cold out here. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
She's been in our peanut gallery out there, our only audience member tonight watching the show. So
And she's here to see my
Thank you for
grandma and
coming.
my aunt.
visiting family.
Yeah, visiting some family.
Nice.
So.
Okay. And you've been here before,
Right.
Yes.
7 years
But
ago.
a while
Yeah,
ago,
a
right?
while ago.
A while ago.
Good trip, though.
Well-
yeah, we're
And I
glad
took
you're
her-
here.
And I took her to a very good spot, the Italian
Oh, you
store.
went to the
She loved it,
Italian
right?
store? All right.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I really recommend that.
I saw you guys in the green room hoarding.
We were just
sandwiches.
creaming it. We were so hungry.
They smelled delicious. They did. Well, welcome and come back and see us again anytime.
yeah.
And
Thank you, Tatum.
see you. Bye-bye. Thanks. Thanks for coming. Okay. That's our show. And we didn't get a review from Tatum. You know, how we doing? Okay.
I'll post about it.
All right, yeah.
She's a blogger.
Send us, oh, she's a blogger. All right. Let us know what you think, and maybe we'll have you back. I mean,
Depends on the review.
right,
Totally
depends on-
depends.
Depends on your review, yeah, of our efforts here. But that's about it. Any big plans? Got your Christmas shopping done?
No, I haven't started as usual. Oh
No,
my.
I was out today looking for batteries. You know,
I actually did go and try and find some of the things on the list. but
little stuff, batteries, and what else did I buy? I don't know. I'll be
Stock
there.
up on those bandanas.
Bandanas, good. That's a really, I like that. That's really very nice.
You've been practicing all week?
Very nice stuff.
I know
you
it.
have been.
I did practice a little today.
That's a good thing. We
just to
don't
make
need all that
sure.
wrapping paper and tape and all
No.
that stuff. That's a very
Handful of
beautiful thing
bandanas,
to
you're
do.
all set.
Okay, I guess it's about time we got to go. So that's it for another edition of the Arlington Weekly News. Thanks for watching. Next week, one more week. If you're there, we'll be here and we'll try it all again. Have a safe week. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.